of Starship version 3.
Come on. Come on. Hold.
All right,
Come on. We're not doing this again today. Come on. Lock in.
To the prop farm. We did hear that did just complete, so expecting them to reset that hold shortly.
Come on. We're going.
Clock,
We're going.
hold is
We're
reset,
going.
Clock is rolling.
Flight director
30.
to launch.
We're still going. We're still going. Oh my God, we're still going. Let's do this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh my God.
4, 3.
Light up, baby. Go. Ignition. We're going. Yeah. Go, baby. Go. We're flying.
Pitching downrange.
Dude, we're going. Let's go.
Booster Raptor, chamber pressure nominal.
Holy crap.
All right,
Dude.
we are T plus 30 seconds into flight, seeing 33 out of 33. Raptor 3.
All 33.
Booster V3.
It's rolling a lot. Why is it rolling?
Now, coming up on maximum aerodynamic pressure.
Booster and ship, avionics power, telemetry nominal.
Oh my goodness.
Systems looking good. We're just passing
Oh my
through the
goodness.
period of maximum dynamic
Look
pressure.
at it go. Max Q.
A little over a minute into flight now. Vibrations chilling out here at Star Factory as we continue to watch Starship Flight 12 arc out over the Gulf. The next major thing coming up is going to be hot staging.
Booster prop systems nominal.
Reminder, we do what's our version of MECO. Most engines cut off, so we're going to shut down all but 5
Holy
of the
man,
Raptor
look at those
engines
cameras.
on the booster. And then after that happens, we're going to ignite the 6 engines on ship while it is still attached. We have clamps that hold the 2 together. Those are going to retract inside of that hot stage ring, kind of protect.
Engine out. Engine out.
We had one of the engines go out, still flying on 32
What?
of the Raptor engines. But again, once we get the hot staging, those 6 engines on the ship are going to ignite.
Is this nominal?
We're going to do it in a little bit different of
There's one engine out, and we're rolling a little bit.
Essentially, those 3 RVAC engines will ignite first.
Oh my
goodness! After,
we're
just
coming up on
those
hot
central
staging.
engines is going to ignite, and that's going to give the booster a bit of a kick, sending it in a known direction, followed shortly after by the other 2.
MECO. It is 5.
We're through MECO.
Big separation.
Ship. Ooh, let's go! Oh my God!
There you go. Successful.
Uh-oh.
Hot staging separation.
Going back towards
We are not seeing as many booster engines ignite.
Oh my God, the booster, no!
Back, but we are seeing 6 good engines lit on ship.
It's gonna explode.
Looks like we just had an early boost back shutdown. Again, a reminder, the booster was planned to essentially head into the Gulf.
The booster failed.
For a splashdown.
Booster
but
failed.
It has shut its engines down early on into boost back.
Engine out on ship.
And we just see one of
No.
5 engines on ship.
No. Booster is rolling out of control. Oh my God,
We do have engine out capability, so it's going to continue into its ascent.
No.
It should still work.
You got booster on the left there, ship on the right.
Ship avionics power
Again,
and
we are
telemetry
not
nominal.
planning on
Ship avionics,
bringing
power,
the
telemetry
booster
nominal.
back for this flight, as this was the very first time.
Ship is
All right, so
holding
around 3
okay with
minutes,
an
50
RVAC out.
seconds
I
into
mean,
today's flight. Just a reminder that the ship planned to burn its engines for about 8 minutes and change. About 8 minutes and 11 seconds was our planned timeline for today. That could shift slightly as we do have one engine out, running on one fewer RVACs.
Yes, so 19's dead. Yeah, 19's dead. Ship 39 is holding okay with an engine out. I think what happened...
And continuing to watch. So booster did not complete its boost back burn. We did not see all of the engines ignite. That we expected.
They only relit...
Are continuing to get the feed from it, though. That's going to make a splashdown somewhere in the Gulf. Reminder, we clear air, sea space, everything for these launches.
I'm so nervous right now. I don't know what to say. There's a Booster 19 is having all sorts of issues.
All right, so we are coming up on T plus 5
Booster 19
minutes.
is belly flopping right now.
Ship continuing to fire 5 of the 6.
Why have they not activated the FTS?
Standing by for callouts, making sure ship's on its planned trajectory. Again, we are planning a suborbital trajectory for the ship today.
Ship is doing somewhat okay, I guess.
Booster giving us some views as it continues to make its way back down towards the water.
Just so funny, it's tumbling.
All right, so a little over 5.5 minutes in flight. Kate, Jake, you guys with me? It looks like boosters.
So, guys, I think we have our new Kerbal launch.
Yeah, we had the opportunity to stand outside to watch launch, and
Kerbal launch is back.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Really loud, really shaky, and I was actually surprised how fast the booster got off the pad or the whole.
Are they gonna?
That was quite incredible.
Are they gonna try to relight?
Views here from the booster coming back.
Are they gonna try to relight?
Making its way into the Gulf. Pretty cool to see.
Healthy chamber pressures on 5.
Hold together. Hold together. Hold together. Oh no! Oh no!
We were
oh no!
Going to bring the heavy booster back to the tower. We were planning on having it land in the Gulf.
R.I.P. B-19. They relit one engine on B-19.
And it looks like the booster ended its mission there in the Gulf, but we've got a ship still flying. Great to see that. Still have 5 out of 6 engines there on S-39.
Yes, we also heard good chamber pressures as well on those engines that are lit.
I know speculation isn't good right now, but I think this was a healthy shutdown.
Vacuum engines that is currently out, but that's okay. Ship is continuing on. Amazing views of
hang in there, 39. Hang in there.
Yeah, I love the S-39 decal there. That just gives the ship a little bit of character. And again, all these great views are brought to you by Starlink, of course.
I don't know.
Yeah, obligatory shout out to the entire Starship avionics, camera, electronics.
We are
team.
approaching.
Did a whole lot of
I
work
cannot.
to get these upgrades.
Oh my God!
A look inside of the ship.
That's not good.
Those 3 center engines ignited. The RVACs.
That's not good
as well. We did see at least a couple.
That's a little toasty. That is a little toasty.
We should have just a little.
Oh my God, that's not good.
We'll see if the burn
hang in there, 39. We're coming up on Seco. Are we gonna do it?
You can run your engines a little bit longer, or throttle up a little.
They
bit
relit one engine for landing burn and booster exploded.
The one engine not being lit.
You wanna go?
So right now we are standing by for Seco.
I'm sure you'll hear me from there. All right, we're at 20K. They're.
And again, we are.
No, they're not. They're burning the engine for a little longer because of the engine out. It's normal. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
We're looking for 26.5. 26.5 is what we're looking for.
Still burning on ship.
That's cool. I mean, man.
It's all right. We're still going good with 5. Oh, I cannot wait to watch people's reaction to this launch later. Oh my Lord. This is the jankiest flight
Coming up
since Flight
on
1.
T plus 9 minutes.
Looking for 26.5. 26,500 is the magic number. Come on, 39. You got it. You got it, 39. You're close. Come on, 30. Seagull! Seagull, let's go!
RVACs have shut down. Sea levels have shut down.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Moving, it's moving.
Yeah, lights. Oh.
Let's do this. Let's go.
Okay.
Going up.
Oh.
Going up. Yes! Out they go. Let's go. Go, baby, go! Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! All right, we're at 2.
2 down, 20 to go.
They're doing it. This is insane.
As a reminder, that's one of the things that we upgraded in version 3. Kind of gave a little soup up to the PEZ dispensers, so those satellites going to move out a little bit quicker than they did.
Going
on
back up.
previous
Here we go again.
Starship flight tests. So first 2 out.
Here we
the
go
door,
again.
2
Let's
more
go.
on their way out.
Yeah, it's in space though. That's cool. Yeah.
Out they go. There we go. All right.
Good go.
Another 2 are out the door. 18 to go. Oh, I'm going to sleep well tonight. This is awesome.
4 down, 18 to go.
Well, I have to pick it up at like 5 a.m.
It's the weekend. It's the weekend as well, so I can spend all weekend
Flexing
looking
my
at
basic math skills
replays.
here today.
There you go.
Again, the majority of this stack, 20 of these 22 satellites, they're essentially just mass simulators, so they're roughly the same size as those Starlink V3 sats that we're hoping to fly.
Going back up
this
again.
year.
Going up again. Let's get another 2. There they go. Let's go. 16 to go.
Yep. And from this
Oh
top-down
my
view,
God,
so you're
they're
looking
doing
down at
it.
the stack. Those 2 satellites you see on the very top, that they'll look very different.
There's the
They've got
Dodger
filters,
Dogs.
they've got a bunch of other deployables on them that we're going to be testing out that are going to be V3 tech, and they've got 3 engineering cameras and then 1 other camera that's hopefully going to be
They
giving us
plan to
some views
broadcast
of
the live
Starship
views onto
in
the stream from the
space.
Dodger Dogs.
But we will see how that works. Again, this very much a tech demo. We're going to deploy those. The satellite's going to
There we go.
try
There
and
we go.
turn
Other 2 are
everything
going.
on,
Next 2 are
look
going
back at
out.
Starship.
There we
And
go. There
the
they go.
primary
Let's
reason we're trying
go.
to do this is to get some views of the heat shield.
14 to go.
All right, 2 more out the door.
2 more out the door, and I think that counts, or that comes up to 8 total.
USA.
As you can tell, the teams are stoked to see this demonstration happening. It's pretty incredible to see this happening live from space. Now, as we noted earlier in the show, but worth repeating, this Starship version 3 is
Pad
built
2's
to
still
deploy
intact,
up to
so.
60 of Starlink's more advanced
Starship
V3
launch
satellites.
tomorrow. Let's
Everything's
go.
V3.
Let's get it back out there.
Designed to offer 60 terabits per second of downlink capacity per satellite. Now that is
There
20
go the next 2.
times
There they go.
more than each Falcon 9 does today. Incredible.
12
All right,
left.
I think that's number 10 going out the door.
12 left.
Yeah, there it goes. So yeah, the camera view you have on your left screen there is basically right at the bottom
down.
of the payload volume. So the kind of dome-shaped structure you see there that's actually the top of the fuel tank.
All right, I want your guys'
Camera view
first
that you have on
input.
the right
Give
is
this
an
out
external
of 0 to
camera that we have
100%
positioned
rate
so that you
success
can
rate
see
here.
basically the light through the open PEZ dispenser door that you see. That's that sliver of light.
There go the next two. There go the next two. There they go. There they go. There they go.
As each one comes through.
10 left. 2 Dodger
Nobody
Dogs.
thought it would survive. That's funny.
I didn't think it would survive
As we mentioned, we
either.
have 20
I
of
thought that
these
from the very
Starlink
beginning.
simulator satellites, and then we have 2 of these specially modified.
I am
as we call them,
amazed that they
Dodger
didn't
dogs
activate
here
the
around
FPS
here.
when the boost backfilled,
Those,
though.
as Dan mentioned earlier, they have some V3 tech on them, some solar arrays, and those will be the last 2 that will be deployed today.
Yeah, that's right. And seeing this, as I think Dan called them turbocharged or supercharged PEZ dispenser, it's definitely coming out much faster than our previous flights. So that is really good to see.
Yeah, there go the next two.
Look
There
at
go
that.
the next 2. 8 left.
And especially once we, fill Starship up all the way with around 60 or so of these Starlinks, being able to deploy them fairly expediently,
Oh, and also,
is going to be
fun
important
fact,
for designing the overall mission profile.
this was the heaviest. This was the
Now,
the
fans
heaviest
of
payload
Starship
SpaceX has ever launched, and
may
they
know
got
that
it into a
Starlink enables
nominal
lots
orbit with an
of
engine out.
unprecedented views, both from space, as we see here, and
On the booster and
In
on the
addition
ship.
to the dozens of cameras on Starship itself, we also have mobile Starlink camera kits deployed in the Indian Ocean.
Yes, Starlink also connects our aerial cinematography
Going up,
units
going
on
up,
the
going
ground
up, going
at
up, going
Starbase
up.
and at other strategic camera
And
spots
there they
around
go.
Texas.
It's all part of how it all comes
There
together
we go.
to tell the incredible story of Starship, both on
We're over
and
the middle
off
of the
planet.
Atlantic right now.
Yep.
All right, these are the
We're
last 2
getting
normal
low on
Starlinks
the
before we
stack.
get the
Looks
Dodger
like we
Dogs.
got 2 more of those simulators to go out, and then it will be time for our Dodger Dogs, those modified Starlink satellites. Just a couple of updates while we continue to watch payload deploy. Did get confirmation we're going to be skipping that relight of the Raptor engine.
They are skipping it for sure.
Just due to everything that we saw on the way uphill. Those sea level engines, we're going to use them for a landing burn, though. They are
still going for a landing burn,
to be
though.
used for that. So we'll still look to do a controlled landing in the Gulf.
All right, there go the last 2
no
normal ones.
in-space
Let's
relay.
go, Dodger Dogs. Let's go.
All right, I think that's 19 and
I'm
20
looking
headed
back
out the door.
at this video and it's hilarious.
The,
It
boo-
just charts itself.
the booster is spinning out of control. Dodger Dogs.
Coming up
Let's.
our-
Here come the Dodger Dogs. Let's go.
So
Let's go.
these are
I want some cameras. I
modified
want some.
two
I want
Starlink
some cameras.
satellites.
Come on.
We do have a number of cameras on these that are going to attempt to look back at
Come
Starship.
on. You know you
We're
want
not
to
gonna
show
get
us
this video
SpaceX.
in
You
real
know
time,
you
but
want
we're
it.
gonna try and turn it around if we do get some video down. So don't worry. If we get views of Starship from these satellites, we
Show
will be
us.
sharing.
Show us, you cowards.
No video.
There goes.
These-
That's
these
just the
will be
first one. That's
exciting
just the
because,
first
again,
one.
They're really a tech demo.
One more.
Getting our chance
Show
to
us.
test out some
Show
of
us.
the technologies for version 3.
Show us.
No, they're not showing us the camera.
There's one
All
more
right, I think
left.
that's 18 and 20. My basic math skills are failing now. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Ship apogee, 194 kilometers. This is it. Let's see those cameras. Let's see those cameras.
We're standing by for
And a drop
Starship,
already.
basically to serve the first Dodger Dogs to low Earth orbit.
There they go. There they go. There they go. There they go. Show us. Show us. Show us.
One out the door.
Show us, please.
In this view, you can kind of see on the right side of the satellite, you see some bright white spots.
No,
Those
he
are our
said that- he
flashlights
said one of the
beneath them.
cameras is a
camera's
live
gonna attempt
transmitting
to
one.
look back and image Starship's heat shield.
Yeah. So, like, they'll show us
As
it.
it
No, he
flies
said that. He said
slowly
that they're
away
going to
from
try to
the
get it on the broadcast for us.
And there it
Wait,
goes.
there's a light. There's a light. No way. Oh my God.
Let there be light.
Show us. Show us,
Yeah,
you
it almost
coward!
looks like the
Show
light
us!
is just shining right at us there.
Show us!
If you couldn't tell, we're pretty excited.
Yeah.
Payload door
It's
closing.
always sunny in space.
Always sunny in space, and that looks like an empty payload bay. So
Sure does.
Show us
that's
the
exactly what
Dodger
you want to
dogs,
see there. That's great.
please.
So yeah, with payload deploy complete. Oh, you can see the door closing there. All right, there we go. So yeah, with
Where are
payload
they
deploy
now?
complete, Starship will
Where's
now
where's
close
Kate and Jake now? That's not what they were.
Yeah, Starship, we closed the payload door, and we're going to continue to coast
All right,
around
we're a
Earth
half hour
all the
into
way
play
to the
almost.
Indian Ocean. So still a lot of major events to come today. Sounds like we're not going to hit that Raptor relight based on what Dan was saying, but after that, of course, we'll have the atmospheric reentry and splashdown. And with that, we're going to go on another quick coast.
So sit tight, enjoy some amazing space views and the space jams, of course. And we'll be back in a few minutes for Raptor relight, or excuse me, not for the relight, but we'll be standing by for atmospheric reentry.
All right. After we get to ship landing, you guys want to go through the... Oh my God! Look! 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 No way! Oh my God! What? Oh my God! Holy shit! Holy shit! No. Oh! Oh my God!
All right, so surprise. Looks like our cameras did work. We've made contact with both of those satellites. We're gonna roll that
Dude!
back again.
That's
Again,
awesome!
This is a view from one of those satellites as we deployed. It looks like this was from the last one out. Flashlight
is
turning on, taking a look
awesome.
at Starship in space. The way this system is set up is the satellites are essentially recording it and making contact with our Starlink constellation and then transferring that video back down to us on the
What
ground.
are we watching? Ooh, look at that. Dude, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. It's stable.
RCS. That's cool.
Did you see the flaps also move with the RCS? That means they're both working in sync, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Whoa, look at the flap cam. Flap cam.
Yeah. That's forward, right?
Yeah, that's forward.
Yeah. That's F. That's F.
Yes, Raph, that's what I was saying. They can glide the ship to the original landing spot.
That's
Yes.
forward, I think, because the F ones have tiles on them. And that is not. That's F. No. That's forward, yeah.
The Raptor relay is only like 2 seconds long. It's not that much of a distance change.
How is in space? It's a long.
I can almost guarantee that they will just glide it back to the original spot. We saw S-38 freaking doing barrel rolls in the upper atmosphere. 39 will be fine. Oh, they're back. Kate's back.
The cameras are.
These cameras are awesome.
Welcome back to Starship Flight 12, the
Hey,
first
it's
test
holding
flight
stable.
of
I don't
Starship
see any signs of
33.
burn through right now.
As Dan mentioned earlier, we were able to make contact with the modified satellites just shortly after deployment. And as you may have seen, we got some sweet views of those sats looking back at the ship. Pretty cool to see.
Yeah, those views were
Look at you can see the Dodger dogs
Now, as
re-entering.
you
You can
on
see the
your
Dodger
screen,
dogs breaking up.
currently,
You can see them breaking
is
up.
re-entering
You can
the
see them
Earth's
breaking up.
atmosphere. This is the plasma starting to build up on the exterior of the vehicle.
Look
Now, we
to
do
the
not plan
top
to
right,
recover
Raph. Look in the
spacecraft
top right.
today,
You can see the
but
Starlink
rapid
burning
and
up.
reliable reusability is the ultimate goal.
Yeah, that's right. And re-entry
That's
is a
awesome.
critical phase of flight, and we need information on
That
how
was
the ship's
awesome.
systems perform. Re-entry is an extremely demanding portion of flight where we essentially have to scrub all of the energy we use to launch the rocket back off in reverse.
This is
So
crazy.
the 18 million pounds of thrust that we had off 33 of those Raptor engines,
Just a little.
just a little.
Dude, it's so
We're now
stable.
in another, several minute burn on the ship. We're now basically
70
undoing all
kilometers.
that energy here via
Oh,
aerodynamic braking.
oh, God, oh, God. Oh, God.
And of
Whoa.
course, Starlink is a big part of it, as that's what allows us to actually gather this data and show these live
together.
views. And again, the data gathering is really the main reason why we're doing these flight tests.
Diamond hand
So Starlink
dragons.
provides us just one more path to collect that data that ultimately allows us to rapidly
This is
iterate Starship's
insane.
design.
Now, if ship manages to make it all the way through re-entry,
Oh, there's
we'll
something
collect
burning off on the
valuable
bottom.
data on the spacecraft flying through the Earth's atmosphere at these hypersonic speeds,
Look, you can
which
see the
is basically
Starlinks
more than
burning up
5
in the
times the
background.
speed of sound.
Yeah,
Now,
they
we do
deployed all the
anticipate
Starlinks
that it might
perfectly.
be a little bit of a spicy re-entry, so we'll see how far we get.
And it's
Re-entry
re-entering
is
stable
typically
right
a
now.
portion of flight where we don't have communications with the spacecraft because it's re-entering at or
Well,
around
no.
orbital velocity, roughly
They
8
did
kilometers
they
per
did
second.
skip the relight
or
engines,
for
though.
those of us that think in other units, roughly 5 miles per second.
Yeah, something
At
on the
those
aft
speeds, the
section. Oh,
spacecraft
you
is
can still
moving
look
through
at
the
the
atmosphere,
Starlinks.
and
Look
it
at the
creates that
Starlinks.
plasma field that we saw forming around the vehicle.
Yeah, and although the plasma looks really cool, it does distort some communication frequencies. So it's not uncommon to experience brief blackouts in communication.
It's so stable.
Of course, thinking long-term here, Starship is designed to land on Mars where there are no
It's
runways
gliding
or
right
other
now.
humans to
It's
help out.
gliding. It's gliding.
That's why we're going
It just went. It's
with
going
the
up in
propulsive
altitude. It's
landing
gliding.
instead of a more traditional means
It's
like
gliding. Let's
parachutes.
go.
Propulsive landing, not only, again, is it more cool, but it enables a rapid, a
Yeah,
more rapidly
the altitude's
reusable,
going up. It's gliding.
rocket.
Yeah. Now we should hear some call-outs as the ship makes its way back to
Yes,
Earth.
Fantasia.
When
That's
we
good.
hear
That means they're
entry max
gliding.
heating and entry max Q, that means the ship has
They're
made it through
skipping
the
off the
maximum
atmosphere.
heating and
skipping
aerodynamic
off the
loads
atmosphere.
that it will experience as it returns. So if we make it through those, we're doing pretty well.
Yeah. And you can see in the bottom left right now, we're at 23,500
Yes, Fantasia. They're
kilometers
trying. They're
per hour,
trying to glide it to the
speed.
original spot.
That's just crazy number to think about. But as we keep progressing in the mission, we are going to hear a call out when the
awesome.
ship is transonic and then subsonic. So transonic refers to the period of flight where the velocities of airflow surrounding and flowing past the vehicle are concurrently below, at, and above the speed of sound,
Something is ablating
kind of in
the
that Mach
aft flap.
0.8 to 1.2 range. And
Wait.
for
You're
right,
reference,
you're right.
commercial
Yeah,
jets have
something's
a
coming
range of
off on the
cruising
aft
speeds,
flap.
but mostly fly around Mach 0.74 to Mach 0.85.
It's nothing like it's just little bits and pieces. But
And
there's
after we
something
hear the
ablating.
call out that Starship is transonic, we should hear the call out when Starship is subsonic.
Altitude going
This
down
refers
again.
to speeds that are much less than the speed of sound, so at this point in the flight, ship's
Altitude
velocity will be
decreasing.
slowing down.
This is awesome.
We
The
definitely have
S30
a crowd
the
still
S39
here
decal
in the lobby
still on
of
there.
SpaceX headquarters down here at Starbase, Texas. Everyone is, loves watching ship re-entry. It's always such amazing colors.
I think
this must be what
I'm going to
it feels like
rephrase
to be
that.
one of those,
I'm pretty sure that's the
praying
RCS
mantis
on the
shrimp
aft
or
section.
mantis shrimp. I'm
I'm
not
almost
can't remember
certain of
exactly
it.
what the name is, but the ones
I'm
we
almost
see
certain of
in
it.
billions of colors.
Use the
This is the
tracking
closest I
website to
feel
find
to
the
being
landing
one of
point.
That's what I'm doing
Yep,
right now.
yep. I think one other thing that's cool to point out right now is look in the bottom right. You can see where
right
we
now
are
it's targeting
on a globe there.
Oh my God,
We're
way off.
squarely in the Indian Ocean already, and we've only been flying for 53 minutes.
It's gonna
so
overfly the
pretty
landing
crazy.
zone.
We went all the way from Texas to the Indian Ocean in less than an hour.
She flies pretty fast.
She
That
flies
is for
very
sure.
fast.
That's funny.
That's not good.
Oh no. It's fine. It may or may not land on land.
All right, so the light show continuing. We are through the period of peak heating, and we'll be looking at the peak pressure coming up in the next couple of minutes. The next 10 minutes are probably
Still
going to
gonna do the
be
dynamic
the
banking
spiciest
maneuver?
of entry
Yeah.
today.
I would
As a
imagine.
reminder, we are going to be doing
it doesn't
some
account
stress
for
work
drag.
on this ship, where we're going to do a maneuver where we kind of kick the nose up to fully deploy those aft
So
flaps.
I think we're still doing
to
good,
really
besides the fact that
get
Starship is
a
barreling
good
towards Singapore
test
right now.
of the structural strength of that part of the ship. We did that on one previous flight test on version 2. We're going to try and do that today. Since we did skip the in-space burn, we're carrying a little bit of extra propellant in our header tanks up in the nose. And so that's going to put a little bit of extra stress on those forward flaps as we come
Raph,
in.
it'll be fine.
So we
Remember
will
what
see
they did
if
with
they're
Ship
able to
37.
hold
Remember what they did with Ship 37.
through
It'll be
that
fine.
re-entry. So that will be another watch item. We did skip that in-space burn, but we are expecting at least 2 of those sea level engines to try and ignite for a landing burn. We entered the entry period in a good attitude, so hopefully making our way to the targeted splashdown point. We've got that Starship recovery team standing by, and we should be
There's been
about
nearly
10 minutes
2,000
away
messages sent
from
just today in the server.
splashdown. So a lot of excitement over the next couple of minutes. Kate and Jake, let's see how Starship holds up on the way in.
Oh, son.
Yeah, and we just heard on the nets there
God.
that
Stuff's burning.
engine
Something
chill
just broke
has
off the aft
started.
flap.
So essentially what that means is we are prepping the landing engines by getting them down to temperature ahead of
Come on,
that
Frankie,
landing
you got
burn
this.
later in the mission here.
You got
And
this,
on
Frankie.
a lot of our previous flight tests,
Flaps
we've
are
been
starting to
removing a
move a
bunch of
little
the
bit more.
tiles. If you've watched those, we were really intentionally
Hey, there's
trying
no-
to push
there's no
ship
burn through
beyond
on the
its
aft flap.
limits. On the last flight, we even had basically a hole get punched into the liquid oxygen
We're doing
tank
good.
that you could
We're
see
doing
when
good.
we did the landing burn into the ocean, and this ship was still able to make it.
Oh my goodness.
But right
We're
now,
below
we're
20K.
really going to be testing the structural
Kilometers, or
strength
not
of these
kilometers
flaps
an hour.
on the way in. This is a flight test. We're trying to intentionally find where our limits are.
No, it's
And in
doing
this view,
great
you're
right
looking
now.
at
There's
a whole bunch of
there's
tiles.
very
I think
minimal
Jake talked
burn
about it
through.
earlier. We bonded some additional tiles to
Yeah.
the
I only
the
see a
leeward,
very
kind of the
tiny
metal
bit at the-
side
at
of
the- at the
Starship
front and
to
the
see
back.
how those different bonding techniques would hold up. And looking like we've got quite a bit still attached.
Wake of the engine kill, apparently.
It is. Engine
Yeah,
chills
and as
underway.
we're going down through the atmosphere here, we are at about Mach 16.1, so still extremely fast.
they
Although
soft
we
land
have,
this in the water-
scrubbed off a substantial
If they soft land
amount
in
of
the
our
water,
speed
I am
already.
going to explode.
Altitude at a little less than 60 kilometers.
We should get, like...
All right, we're about 8 minutes
Oh, there's the
away
G-force
from
indicator.
targeted landing and splashdown time. Again, this is when the
Approaching
ship's
peak
going to
heating.
start
Approaching peak heating.
really
Ship
getting
is
put
approaching
through
the
ringer.
end of the peak heating region.
Just heard the call out, getting to the end of the peak heating, so the highest temperature
Hold
ship the
together.
Starship's going to
There's
see
something
during its
burning off
re-entry.
in the nose. Something is ablating. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness.
This camera
Yeah, you gotta come
angle
watch this. Look at
changes
this.
as it is attached to the forward flap on Starship.
Oh my
So
goodness.
we're actually experiencing the articulation of that hardware. helping
There's
to
plasma
steer
on the
the ship
inside
down
of the
for
camera.
its precise landing in the Indian Ocean.
Yep, that is just a
Do
really
you see
cool,
that? Like, on
kind
the-
of cool piece of
On the left
perspective there.
side, there's like.
I know some
there's
people say it makes
heat
them a little
coming on the
seasick, but
camera.
I definitely love it. It makes it feel like you're really riding along with the ship on the way down.
Yeah, and aside from just looking cool, all these camera views providing just really critical data on how the heat shield, how the flaps themselves are holding up. That's why we've got these in the flaps and then all scattered all around the ship so you can see how they hold up. There's some internal to the vehicle too that, and we're getting all of this video back via Starlink, even as we're just enshrouded in plasma. We're able
gonna
to
make it.
operate at a high enough frequency to punch through, and that is blue ocean and sunlight you're
goodness.
seeing
There's
just
daylight.
beyond the flap. So we are coming down
All right.
into daylight.
The banking is about to
Splashing down
start.
in the next
It's
6
rolling
minutes or
south.
so
Look,
in
it's,
the,
or, I'm sorry, it's
in the
yawing
Indian
south.
Ocean. We've still got a couple maneuvers lined
Ship-
up where we're going to
ship
be
is
really
through
stressing the
peak
flaps
heating.
on the ship. So
Ship has
Here we
passed through
go.
the peak heating
This
region.
is the bank.
External temperatures are coming down.
Wow, that is
This is
incredible
the bank.
news.
We're
As
yawing
Dan mentioned, we
south.
were expecting this reentry to be
fun part.
super spicy. But
Watch the
excellent
G-load.
news that we're now past
It's
that
gonna go
period
up.
of peak heating,
quick.
and that now the external
How is that
temperatures are
measured?
starting to decrease.
An accelerometer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those heat shield tiles there on the belly of the ship
All right,
really
we're
doing
yawing
a
back
ton
up
of
now
work to
relative to the
burn
Earth.
off all of that inertia that the vehicle had.
Stuff's starting to come off a little bit more
prior
now,
to
but we're
re-entering
through
the
peak heating.
atmosphere.
Yeah, and you can tell by the G meter
If
down
we can
at the
make
bottom
it
right
through
that
max, if we
we're
can make
starting
it
to
through
pick up
entry
a
max
couple
Q,
more
we'll be
Gs
fine.
here, so we're definitely entering the thicker part of the atmosphere where
Hold
we're
together.
scrubbing off all that energy, like Kate's saying.
Hold together.
all right, just about 5 minutes or so to go. We're coming up shortly on the
Oh my goodness.
maneuver where we're gonna, it's affectionately called the flap slap, where we're going to kind of pitch the nose up on the ship,
Fine.
and you're gonna see those
That's-
aft flaps,
Whoa,
the
look
ones
at the
at very bottom,
camera.
fully deploy.
Holy man.
Ship is at peak dynamic pressure.
Max Q.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Now at peak
Roger
pressure.
now.
Oh! Hold
Ship
together.
flap load test
Hold
has started.
together, please.
It's fine.
Hold together.
It's fine.
It's doing it.
Calm down.
It's doing it. Oh my god. Here's the bank.
Looks
the
like
bank.
it's holding. Again, the intent of that
Oh
was to
my
put
goodness.
just a lot of extra stress
hang on,
those
Raph.
aft
I'll check right
flaps.
now.
We are
Hang on,
expecting
Raph.
the forward
I will
ones
check
too
right now.
to see a little bit of extra stress as we've got a little more propellant in our header
Flap test
tank, so
complete,
the
they did
area
it.
right at the very nose of
Ship
Starship
flap
that
load
kind
test
of
is complete.
Rad.
hammered through that test.
There we go. And we just did that test at Mach 7, just for reference there. So we are
Yes, we are on
still
target.
going incredibly
We are on
fast.
target.
All right, we are just about 3.5
Can you
minutes or
watch this
so
with me real
away
quick? It's almost over.
from our targeted
This is the
landing
coolest
burn.
part.
Again, we're expecting to try and see 2 of these Raptor engines light for the landing burn.
They're only
we
gonna
planned
try
for
lighting
3,
2
but
engines.
we're gonna give it a try with 2.
RTL.
Return to
Hopefully
launch
we've
site
got
Ship
banking
is
maneuver.
starting the
Here we go.
RTLS banking maneuver.
This will be interesting. Here we go.
And that right there,
It's
so we're
yawing
starting
south.
a
This is
banking
normal.
maneuver.
Let's do
And
this.
essentially what that is when we come back to Starbase,
What
or
if it
when
just
we plan to
SLS
come back to
is
Starbase,
That would be
the
really
trajectory is
Hey,
designed so
I
we'll
would be more than
essentially
happy with
swing
it.
out over the Gulf and do a swoop maneuver to then come back to the towers for catch. And so
Dude.
we are doing that exact same maneuver as we head towards our targeted splashdown in the Indian Ocean.
Yeah, and that call out there that we heard, RTLS, stands for Return to Launch Site.
Oh my, it's on its
So
side. It's on its side.
definitely a pretty cool thing we're demoing here on the ship. You know, as in the future, we are going to be trying to bring the ship back to the launch site, which is
Yeah.
It's
going to be
on its
absolutely
side.
insane.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Raph.
But of course, we want
I
to
need
test
the
out
water.
these maneuvers, these principles prior to actually bringing the
Oh,
hardware.
it's
back
oh
to
my
the
God!
pad.
It's
This
going
is the
nose
same
down.
reason why we were, intentionally not trying to bring the booster back to the pad. So we're trying all these
Wow.
things out in this developmental phase of the vehicle, and
This is
really proving what a
awesome.
test flight is.
Absolutely.
Dynamic pressure is coming down.
All right, we heard their
We got
dynamic
this, we got
pressure
this.
coming down, and
Yes,
I'd say
definitely.
we're in a
Roper.
pretty good bank right now.
Yeah, executing the power slide.
Oh, that's so
We're
beautiful.
about 90 seconds away
Dude.
from our anticipated landing burn.
It looks like the
Clouds
renders.
coming up, pretty sunrise on the other side of the planet.
Yeah, it does.
It looks so fake, but I know it's not.
Starship is subsonic and is
It's on target. It's on target. Lars just said it's on target.
The crowd here
Look at the
reacting
beautiful
to
morning.
that call out, letting us know that we are on target for this precise landing
Here we go.
in the Indian
Here we
Ocean.
go.
This will once again be a
We're at
soft
15 and a
splashdown.
half.
We should get some pretty
We are
good
at
news from the
SN8
recovery
height.
team who we chatted with earlier. They are standing by to receive this ship. Once again, this is the first
It's-
flight
dude, I
of our
cannot
completely
believe we
redesigned
made it
Starship
here.
version 3.
Wesley, turn on your
Yeah, and if
camera
you
for
remember
landing,
the
please. I gotta see your
suborbital
reaction
flights
to
from a
this.
few years ago, this is very much the same regime that we're in here. So we're sub 15 kilometers, executing what
Below
we call the belly
15.
flip maneuver.
Right, we are in suborbital hop territory.
Yes, serial number 8, the first belly flop. I remember it well.
10K. Here we go.
Just some really amazing
go.
views of the Earth as the ship is coming back home. Thanks, Starlink.
Here it comes. We're coming in hot now. Six.
Yeah, you can see the aft flap there making minor
Good. That's
corrections.
good.
Starship is turning for final approach to landing
That's
site.
good. That's
Look at that
that's
turn.
supposed
There
to.
we go.
You're supposed
Minor
to.
corrections and a
We're
full
lining up
turn.
at the tower. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers. Here we go. Here we go.
Starship doesn't fly like an airplane.
Light it up,
It's
light it
a
up,
lot
light it up,
more
let's
like
go.
a skydiver. Full belly
Light it
flop
up,
on the
light
way
it up,
down,
let's
using
go.
those flaps similar to arms to help
Light it
change
up.
the path of the air over you.
2 kilometers.
Coming up real
Here we
soon.
go.
Again, going for landing burn.
Light it up,
trying
light
to
it
light
up.
2 of these Raptor sea level engines.
Landing burn. Whoa!
Landing burn startup.
Landing burn startup.
What?
2 engines.
What? 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 What?
6, 7.
It's in the water. It didn't
But
explode.
we can't
Starship is
catch
landed.
it.
Oh!
Good shot time.
Oh my God! Holy crap! What? What just happened?
Amazing.
Yes, it is.